It's the Oregon Ducks and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Quarterback making checks. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
He fires a bullet to the right. Makes the grab on the big throw. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Davison. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second. So
lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. When that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Open space at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moore with the play fake. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Ducks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. At the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Hill. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Quick strike complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Quarterback may change this route. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Pressure coming, and they got it. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a grab with one hand. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's going for the big play. Intercepted, a first can swing momentum.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Throws to the wideout. A spectacular one-hand grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Fourth down, more. Quarterback adapting. Fires left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clemson is quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now here's more. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. In the gun on third down. Moore throws to the back. Snags it over the middle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of it. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Throwing more. He's going to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And some offenses you'll see, they'll get conservative right before the half, especially with the lead. Take it to the half, and you know you're in good shape. I love it with this offense, man. No, we're not done yet. Like, we trust our guys. Trust your QB there to make a play, and he does. Big play down the field. Already leading, and now hungry for some more points.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Here's Moore to throw. right down the middle. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Oregon 21, Clemson 7. Number 97, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to change this route. More. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a deep grab. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Pocket breaking down. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Clemson jumps to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down,
Maybe some room here. The 40. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to end. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Flying out to the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Clemson, 14.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Split backs here. The run inside. It's Johnson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Throwing right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Number 9.
This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They're down by 21 points, but you got a touchdown here, and you do at least apply. There he goes. 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
21.
fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Davison. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Offense changing the play. Right back to the well. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Dante Moore going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. All by himself down the middle. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Price. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Might as well stick with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.